Is tap water safe? I think everybody knows that it's not, but why? Well, there's a lot of additives. There's chlorine and fluoride, and those are not healthy for you. The reason is those will displace things that your body is looking for, like iodine, and it'll think and be tricked into thinking it can use that, but it's not going to function properly with chlorine and fluoride instead of iodine. So that's one way. Also, there are pharmaceuticals that don't get completely filtered out. There's a lot of waste products that are circulating through the water supply, a lot of microplastics. And so there's all sorts of filters that you can get. You can get a whole house filter. Some people believe that the structure of water is more important than the filtering of water, because when you structure water, it registers the toxins inert because they fall out of their toxic form. So you can get a whole house structurer, and that will last for 100 years. We work with the Wellness Enterprise, and we've worked with Analemma, and they both have $1,000 device you just plumb into your house, and it structures the water throughout your whole house. This might be an easier option if you want to believe in structuring over filtering and you don't want to change your filters all the time. And then you can put a shower filter on or a bath filter on. But the drinking water that you're having, my best option is distilled, because you don't always need mineralization. You also need to wash minerals out. And this is a common myth that we've all been taught, is that distilled water will pull the minerals out of your cells and out of your body. It's dangerous. You could die from drinking too much distilled water. However, you stop growing a skeleton by the age of 25 years old. So you don't need all of the minerals as much. There's also a charge on minerals too. So the minerals that are in your well water or spring water, those are mostly negatively charged, and they'll bind to positively charged minerals that are hanging out in your body, clogging things up, and pull them out. Distilled water is also a negative charge, so it will pull those things out, and it's more effective because it's empty. So you can form a solution with it. It can absorb, right? So distilled water is going to be the best way to zero out everything. When you think of the process of distilling, think of precipitation, evaporation, that whole cycle. And the only thing that changes states is the water. Everything else is left behind. And this is the best way to zero out all contaminants in the water. Some people recommend distilling 3 times, or filtering it beforehand with an RO or some sort of carbon filter, or even filtering it with a carbon filter after you use the distiller.